Hey, I got a chill playlist going. I have some new products that I want to try out, and I got a couple requests to do an eye look with the BH Cosmetics Zodiac Palette. Amber, I'm looking at you. So I thought it would be fun to just do a get ready with me and update you guys on some stuff that's going on in my life. Just have a chill playlist going, relax a little, you can get a snack, and we can have a fun time together. So, I had some manufacturer's coupons for Wet n Wild, like $2 off, which basically makes, Wet n Wild stuff super affordable. I didn't complete my setup, winning at that YouTube life. So I picked up a few things that I wanted to try. I don't know if you can tell or not, but I got pretty tan when I was in Mexico, so I had to get a new shade. I have a summer shade of foundation, but I don't have a summer shade of concealer, so I got the Wet n Wild Photo Focus concealer in the shade Light Honey, which matches my skin, hopefully much better than all the pale shades that I have because I'm not super pale anymore. I got the new Wet n Wild Photo Focus Cucumber 3-in-1 Primer Water because I've been having a lot of problems with my makeup going on. I think I talked about that in some of my past videos about how I'm super dry. And then I got one of the new Liquid Catsuit High Shine lipsticks in like a nice Teen Witch Mauve sort of grayish color that I love. And all of this came to be like $9 together, so I thought that was a pretty good deal. I'm just going to start off by spraying my face with the primer water, and it came in 3 different scents: cucumber, rose, and coconut, but I thought cucumber sounded nice for just like when you're getting ready, something fresh. Is it? Ooh, that's a really nice mister actually. So just, ooh, and it really smells like cucumber, like real cucumber, not chemically gross fake cucumber. So, think that it looks very hydrating, feels very nice. Hopefully it'll create a nice base. I'm gonna do my face first this time, even though I've been doing my eyes first. I think I'm just gonna go in with this. This is hella old, so please do not judge me for using an expired product. This is the Wet n Wild Fergie BB cream, and I really like this still. Hopefully it's not too dark. It used to be really dark, but now that I'm tanner, hopefully it will be a good match. So if you follow me on Instagram, you probably saw that we went to Mexico on vacation, which came at a much needed time because, I don't do a lot. I don't live a very high stress life. I'm very lucky in that regard, but I had been dealing with some pretty stressful things leading up to it. Sometimes I feel like I live a double life because of all the things that go on behind the scenes. Part of my life is a very high stress situation, and that's completely out of my control. And I know I'm like speaking in very vague terms, but I had just like reached my all-time high of stress when it came to that part of my life, and I just needed a break. And Mexico was perfect for that. I got to just get away, be by the beach, chill. This is making my face very itchy, so I don't know if I'm having a bad reaction to it. I hope that's not the case. This BB cream actually looks like it's a good shade for me. When it used to be way too dark, that's crazy. Maybe it's a little bit orange. I found that this BB cream has a really weird, not that you can purchase it still or anything, because I'm pretty sure it was discontinued like 8,000 years ago. This BB cream has just a weird...
You deserve a phone that thinks as big as you.
Oh, excuse the Spotify ad. Like I said, do not have the money for Spotify Premium. This BB cream just has a really weird undertone that I don't think any human being actually has. I also like how it says it's an 8-in-1 beauty balm. Like, what is this doing then? What is it doing? 8 things. Hydrating, sun protection, coverage. Like, I really can't think of that many more things that it could possibly do, but... Okay, so like I was saying, I just reached an all-time high for stress during that portion of my life, in that part of my life, and I just needed a break. So this came at the perfect time. Well, I actually think that helped my makeup go on like a lot better. Maybe it's just the fact that that BB cream is very dewy, but I like how it looks. Also, I like the very minimal coverage because I'm a light coverage kind of bitch. I don't like heavy coverage anything unless I'm going out. Only on my under eyes. Okay, so now I'm going to try this concealer. This is the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Concealer in the shade, like I said, Light Honey. Hopefully this is a much better match for me. Hopefully this is a good concealer. Oh, I still think this is way too late for me. Let's blend it. So going to Mexico was so much fun. I am working on a vlog right now. I took so many clips. That's what's taking me so long editing this. I want to make like a really fun vlog for you guys. So we got to do so many fun things, mainly just relax. Actually, that looks pretty good, except for it's pretty dry, but I just think that's my winter skin. In Mexico, my skin was so dewy and hydrated. That's one thing that I miss. So we mainly just hung out at the beach. We got to go to a public beach, which was because our hotel was on the Caribbean side of Cancun and in the hotel zone. So Cancun is on like a the hotel zone is on just like this tiny strip of land that faces the Caribbean Sea, and our hotel faces the Caribbean. But if you follow the highway, Kukulkan Boulevard, all the way around to the mainland, it takes you around to the Gulf side. And because our side faced the our hotel faced the Caribbean, the water is a lot rougher and the wind tends to come from the east there. So we could not swim in the ocean, and that was like the only thing that I really had my heart set on doing. So we took a cab and we went to one of the public beaches that locals recommend and tourists that like to explore recommend, and it was on the Gulf side, and it was so calm, and the ocean water there is so warm, it's crazy. And I'm so grateful that I got to have that experience, because it was just so relaxing and so fun. And the supermarket that Brian and I love to go to is called Chatty GRWM, and it's right by where this public beach was. So we got to go have lunch there, and I don't know, the food's so good. I don't know, I just really enjoyed myself. Hopefully you'll be able to see in the vlog. I don't want to talk too much about it. This concealer, I like the shade. It's a much better shade for my skin right now. It is very drying though, and it's settling into my lines, so I'm going to set it, and I'm going to set it with this. I sent this from Influencer, and I really cannot tell how I feel about it right now, and I would never spend $36 on a powder because I'm pretty sure this is $36, which seems just outrageous. But since I have it, I might as well try it. It's the Long Time No Shine translucent powder from Lancome. And like, I would never normally treat myself to something this expensive, but so far I'm really honestly liking it. It's not too drying and it really does like blur your imperfections where you put it, but the only benefit I would say it has over the Coty Airspun powder that I use is that it's just more finely milled, so if that's not really a big deal breaker for me, the particle size, because I can, I don't know, deal with that. It pretty much does exactly the same thing, except for one's $35 and one is $5. So, okay, now that I've done my base, I still have these troughs under my eyes. That's never going to change unless I learn how to get a good night's sleep without having an anxiety attack. I'm going to just spritz my face with some setting spray just to take down the powderiness. I'm going to use this Smoke and Mirrors Silver Mist Moonlight Mist setting spray. I still haven't really determined how I feel about this yet. Whoa. Whoa! My collarbone just knocked the cap off and I have no idea where it was. Oh, it's over here. Goddamn collarbones. Even though I've been using this for like months now, I still cannot determine how I feel about it at all. So. The spritzer is very, very intense. And it just creates like dots, but it does take down the powdering. I like to use it, where's my sponge? I like to use it after I do my base makeup just to take down the dryness. I don't like to use it as an all-over setting spray because when it mixes with my eye makeup it burns my eyes, and I don't know if that's the actual product or if it's just reacting with the eye makeup weird. I don't know, that's just what I found. Like when I use it just to freshen up my base, it doesn't burn my eyes, but when I use it with eye makeup it burns my eyes. So here is a makeup so far, just the base. I really think that this Wet n Wild Cucumber Primer Water really helped out my skin here. Now I'm just going to prime my eyes with my favorite primer, which you can't get anymore. So use, if you're following along or whatever, just use whatever primer that you love. This one is just a dupe of the MAC Soft Ochre Paint Pot. It's a color tattoo that for some reason can't ever figure out why on earth they would discontinue, because it actually is the perfect primer. Why would they ever do that? I have the, it was like limited edition in the first place, so like I don't even understand. I have the one that's a dupe for Painterly also, and they are the best, and I never understood why Maybelline discontinued them. I don't understand, so whatever. Now that I've primed, let's take a look at our eyeshadow options. I had like 5,000 cups of coffee today, so I'm sorry if I'm like wired, but I don't know, coffee is my lifeblood. I love coffee, but it's been having like an adverse reaction on me lately, and I'm becoming like real jittery when I have it, so I'm still gonna drink it even if it's causing me to be anxious and jittery because I love it so much. That's just my problem, but I'm sorry if it affects me, and also excuse this like hideous, disgusting bun. I'm a piece of work. Anyway, here is the Zodiac palette on the inside, and I'm really not sure what kind of look I want to go for. Maybe I'll recreate that eyeshadow that I did in my thrift haul video, but I don't remember, like, for the life of me what I did. You know what? Since it's Pisces season, and let's use the Pisces colors here and here. Even though every Pisces I've known has been toxic to me, toxic Pisces life. So we're gonna use the Pisces. I don't know what else I'm gonna use. Maybe like some of this. I don't know. I'm just gonna use my dirty ass makeup brushes and make a look, and I will try to update you on which shadows I'm using. But we're just gonna go for it. Should I zoom you in? Does that help? I feel like it doesn't help, and I just end up screwing myself because I somehow always get out of frame and always get out of focus. I'm just gonna zoom in a tiny bit. Okay. So, where are my makeup brushes? I can't see because my light is right here. Okay. I'm just gonna lay down a transition. That is not the brush that I wanted. Where is that motherfucking brush, bitch? Did I accidentally put it? Yes, I did. I put it in the wrong cup. I have my short brushes in this mug. Let me show you. That I got at Goodwill. That is from Orange World, where they have on display the world's largest orange. I could not help myself. It was 50 cents, and because orange is my favorite color, I was like, I have to have this mug. So I keep all my short makeup brushes in this because you can still see them, and then I have all my bigger makeup brushes in a taller vintage cups. So anyway, long story short, did I put my light back in the right spot? Whatever, sorry. I'm just gonna take that tan shade and use that as a transition shade. Still to this day cannot figure out if transition shades actually do anything, but I'm going to use one anyway. Mexico is good. We got back a week ago today, and I've just been taking it easy since we got back. Making a plan, a work plan, setting goals, because I really have ambitious goals that I want to accomplish this year. I want to make my business more successful. I want to make my YouTube channel more successful. I want to be more consistent. I want to finally reach for the things that I've been too afraid to reach for in my life. So I've just been focusing on mapping out a plan for my goals, unpacking, trying to focus on my mental health, because things have been hard, guys. Things have been hard. All of 2018 was really hard, and maybe I'll make a video on it at some point in the future. I don't want to talk about like why my mental health took a nosedive, really, and why I just stopped making videos, because a lot of you have come here after I had stopped making regular videos. From 2013 to 2015 and 2016, pretty much, I made videos regularly. I posted 2 to 3 times a week. I worked at my store every day. I had a brick and mortar store here in our city, which has since closed. Wow, I'm just wiping glue all over as I'm trying to blend this out. Wow, go me. Go me. I didn't wash my brushes. Okay, we need to go with a different blending brush. Where's my blending brush that doesn't have shit on it? Ignore that. And then I hit a bump in the road with my mental health. And my mental health is very much tied to the chronic health problems that I have, because I also have chronic health problems that I've suffered from since high school. Maybe I'll make a video on that at some point if any of you also suffer from chronic health problems, like from invisible illnesses and stuff, because I'm almost 30 and I feel like maybe I have some perspective and I would make you feel like you're not as alone if you also suffer from invisible illnesses. Anyway, so in 2017, my mental health took a complete nosedive. Bad things happened. I had to go into therapy. Been working on just healing, but now that I'm better, I really need to get back on track. And yeah, I don't know where this is going. I'm going to add a little bit of this, can you see? Burnt color, Scorpio matte color on this dirty Pro Blending Fluff brush. I'm just going to pack that here and then into the crease and on the inner corner, because I'm trying to recreate that eye look and I really don't remember what I did, but I think this, whoa, this eyeshadow is pigmented. This is part of what I did. Anyway, okay, so my mental health like took a nosedive. I had to work on myself. Drifted very far away from who I was. I felt like who I was dead and was never gonna come back, and now that I'm feeling better, it's time to move forward and time to do something. So that's where I'm at. And I've been putting off, I really even didn't want to talk about this at all or address it whatsoever, but I feel like it will help me get this off my chest. I'm really hesitant to speak about this issue because the subject in question still, it like might be around and it might just cause more problems than it's worth to even talk about. But it's my channel and it's the risk that I'm willing to take just to get this off my chest. And I want to talk about it so you guys, as younger people than me, don't ever let this happen to you. I don't know, I'm gonna keep this as very anonymous and as vague as I possibly can. But I had someone in my life who I cared about very deeply, who I supported and took care of. We took care of each other. Who I let bully me and attack me and say mean things to me and just demand things of me that I could not reciprocate because, like I said, my mental health I have limitations to what I can do, and I told this person multiple times, you know, like, I can't do what you're demanding of me. Meanwhile, they were like not, I don't know, they're not, I don't want to speak on their behalf, but you know, they have their own things going on. They were demanding things that I just could not reciprocate, and this was going on for like months, not just like a one-time thing. This was like months of me being attacked and bullied, and I just let it happen because I hate confrontation. I didn't really speak up and I let it fester. I let it continue and I didn't say anything, and I didn't say anything because I hate confrontation, and I made excuses for this person, like, you know, they're going through a hard time themselves. Like, I just made way too many excuses. When in reality, it doesn't matter what you're going through. It is not okay to attack someone and then just make excuses, because it's not like this person would ever apologize for anything that they did. they would just be like, well, you know, I'm going through a hard time, so that's why I attacked you. When, no, like, I'm going through a hard time too, and I don't just, like, attack people and are mean to them. So I let it fester, and it just hit a breaking point, and I hit my breaking point, and it was admittedly a bad time to hit my breaking point, because I'm not going to go into the details about this person's life, but I hit my own breaking point, and I just could not mentally deal with it anymore. The last time I had talked to this person, they had attacked me and said things, so I just snapped, and I just couldn't deal with it anymore. And I had let this person become so entwined in my life unhealthily, and like I said, just making excuses for them, that when things happened and everything went down, I am now being like harassed by this person in question. Okay, this got like mega fucking, I wouldn't say harassed, but like this person just will not let it go. They commented things on my Instagram, like hate comments. They just started leaving hate comments, so I blocked them. And they then still reached out to me again, saying that it was, you know, unfair of me to block them when they were just trying to work it out with me. It's like, no, you were leaving hate comments. I don't block people for no reason. I don't block people for no reason, and I know that we were very close for a long time, but I can't deal with like unmitigated attacks. Like, no one should have to deal with that. If you are getting bullied, you block that person. So, okay, now I'm gonna go in with the shade. I'm very nervous to talk about this, guys, because I just have been getting an unending barrage of like this person attacking me. And I don't want to encourage them to keep attacking me, but I want to talk about this because if you have someone who is like become toxic, speak up for yourself. I'm almost 30 and I could not stand up for myself. I am very I just hate conflict, and I hate upsetting people, and I hate having arguments. I really do. So I let this go for too long, and like everyone in my life was telling me, you know, this has become an abusive relationship. You're letting this person be abusive to you, and you should stick up for yourself. And I just made excuses. But if you have a similar situation going on, speak up, stand up for yourself. Do not let anyone push you around or make you feel bad or make you feel guilty because you're not doing what they're demanding of you. And it's not like I hadn't listened and supported this person for years at this point. It's not like I was like, oh, you know what, fuck you, I just can't listen to your problems anymore. That's not what happened. I let it become an abusive situation and let them take advantage of me for too long, and I am here to tell you, don't. Stand up for yourself. It's a lesson that I learned the hard way. Like, because I let it go on so long, this person, their attacks got more violent after we stopped talking, so that's why I blocked them. I didn't want to talk to them, but they kept harassing me. They found a fake number to text me from. They emailed me. I'm not quite certain, made a fake Twitter to harass me. They downvote all my videos. So, coming from experience as a person who's almost 30, learned this lesson young because I couldn't stand up for yourself and say something. I'm getting emotional because this like whole experience has been so hard for me. This is someone that I shared my life with, and to think that it ended this way in such a negative, toxic way, and I let someone who I cared about abuse me because I cared about them. I don't know, maybe it's stupid of me to even make this video. I don't even know if it will go up. I don't know. I'm just, once again, gonna sound like a broken record. Stick up for yourself. Because I've learned the hard way that the longer you let it fester, the more volatile it's going to become. Just nip it in the bud when it comes along. And I know that's easier said than done, but I hope this video helps you in like some sort of way, because I just feel like a complete idiot for making it right now. Okay, I'm gonna take this little, hopefully this works, this little small smudge brush from e.l.f. and my LA Girl Pro Conceal, and I'm going to attempt to cut the crease here. I'm like terrible at this. I still haven't learned how to do this. On a completely different note, how do y'all feel about answering your assumptions about me video? Yay or nay? Is it like totally played out? Would you like that kind of thing? I'm totally down to do one. Just let me know. Ooh, because my hands are shaking so much, I cannot draw a straight line to save my life right now. Okay. I think I did okay, but this concealer isn't opaque enough. I think we need a little bit more on the outer corner, so I'm gonna take that. It looks brown, this Pisces shade, but it's not brown. It's purple. You know, I like astrology. I do, but I don't think it's like be all end all, and I definitely don't think it's like an exact science or anything. I'm just like interested in it. But let me tell you my story about the toxic Pisces that invaded my life. Virgo Pisces relationships are supposed to be toxic in general. Like, that's just what they say. I don't know if I believe that 100%, but this particular Pisces, who's a male, came into my life, and he, I thought, was just this brooding artist who was deeply misunderstood. I thought, you know, I understood him, so it would get along, and that, you know, people just don't get him. So we were friends for a while, and everything was great. Okay, I'm just gonna go in with the taupe Pisces shade now. The taupe metallic Pisces shade. He is misunderstood by a lot of people, and we did have a good friendship. Ooh, I don't know if this color goes with the rest of this look. Definitely not. Okay, X-Nay on the Pisces shade. We're gonna go in with the Virgo, which is what I am. So, it's too late. There's no going back now, I guess. It's just gonna, it is what it is. Anyway, we had a great friendship for a while, and he is very misunderstood. I did come to enjoy my time with him, but one day, after I had become in a relationship with somebody else, him and I weren't like really a thing, he just fucking snapped. He just snapped, guys. And he showed his true colors. He was like, but you don't want to be with me? But I'm me. Why wouldn't you want to be with me? Toxic Pisces behavior. It's the brooding artists who only know how to express themselves through their art that you gotta watch out for. I have dated and had flings with many of those types of men, and coming from someone with experience, like the theme of this video, watch out. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're going to get involved with that sort of man or woman, guard your heart. Don't just give them everything up front. Be cautious. Man, this turned into a weird video. Weird, weird, weird. Let me know if you even like this, like talking about my past, my present, what's going on, my deep inner feelings. I feel like I don't get very personal on this channel, and I hope that you like the change. I don't know, so what do you think of the eyes? I don't know if I cut a crease, but I kind of like how it looks. We've made a Pisces Virgo thing here because the only shades I used were Pisces and Virgo. Oh, I guess I used the Scorpio. Okay, I just like freaked out. What, am I not in focus? I just freaked out for a second because my camera died and the battery that's in it, sometimes when the battery dies it doesn't save the footage, but this time it was a miracle and it saved, so I guess it's the universe's way of telling me that I have to tell my story. I don't know, whatever. I don't think that the outer corners are deep enough for my liking. So I think I'm just going to go in with the tiniest bit of black from this palette, which is the Aries, the matte Aries. And I only know one other Aries, so I don't have any fun Aries stories to tell you like I did Pisces. I'm just going to pat that here very delicately because I don't want too much. I just want a little bit more depth. I was going back and looking at my Instagram pictures even from a year ago of my makeup, and I realized that I've learned so much in a year, and like even though I'm not that great, I'm still really proud of how far I've come with makeup because I used to be terrible. Like, they're so bad, and I'm learning that I never put on enough eyeshadow. Like, I was so afraid of the eyeshadow and that it was gonna look like too much that I never ever put on enough, and it just looked weird. So I'm learning that I have to pack a little bit more on, and just that because my eyes are smaller, I need smaller tools, and that really has helped me not to reach for like a giant blending brush like this size. Like, I know I was using this to blend out the edges, but that's different. Like, I would apply brushes or shadow with like brushes this big, and that's just too big for my eye. I've done that. I'm just gonna replicate what I did on the top, on the bottom. Here I'm actually kind of want it a little grungier than what I did for my blue Valentine look. I kind of wanted to keep that one tight to the lash line, but I don't know. I like the Lydia Dietz big giant doll eye look. So now I'm going back in with Pisces. I just can't believe how purple this Pisces shade is when it looks straight brown in the pan. Like, look at that. Here. That looks like what? That looks like a brown to me. Maybe I'm just, I don't know. I just want to make it look like I have even worse eye bags than I already have apparently here. Now I'm just going to go in with a tiny bit of that Aries shade again, right on the outer corner. Now I'm going to take that Virgo shade again, the Virgo metallic shade, and put that in the inner corner and under the inner quarter of my eye here. I'm going to do my eyebrows and my lashes and my waterline off camera because that's super fucking boring. Like, nobody wants to watch that. So I'll be back to finish up the rest of the face. I realized that I needed to collect my thoughts better and present them in a more organized manner so I didn't sound so jumbled. So I will continue my conversation about never let anyone bully you or make you feel little as I contour with my Fenty Beauty cream contour stick in the shade Amber, which Brian got me for Christmas. I don't think I ever mentioned that in a video, but I'm really not sure how I like it yet, so I'm just gonna contour my cheekbones here. Just put it a little bit above. Not that I really need that much, but I like to use it. I just like it. I just like to use it. So once I had cut this person off, like I said, I had let this become an abusive relationship, and I won't get into the details about like what made our friendship dissolve, but I received an email after I had blocked them from contacting me because all they were doing was sending me hateful messages. They emailed me blaming me for basically everything that had gone wrong, blaming me, attacking me, belittling me and my behavior, just saying delusional things that weren't even correct. I won't get into that because that's just inconsequential, but that in itself is the problem right there. Like, it takes two people to have a problem, and my problem was that I didn't stick up for myself and let this person know what I thought was wrong. I told this person that I needed a few days to think about stuff before we had stopped talking, because I wanted to formulate my thoughts about how I felt about them attacking me and just like demanding things of me that I couldn't do, and just needing me to be there 24/7, which just isn't feasible for anyone. No one can be there for you 24/7. You have to learn to cope with things on your own, because at the end of the day, we're all alone. Even if we have someone, we still go to bed alone with our own thoughts and our own problems, and no one can fix that for us. Wanted me to be there for them 24/7, and I just couldn't do that. And it takes two people to have a problem, and I didn't speak up enough. I didn't put my foot down enough. I let this person harass me for too long, and then they just blamed me for everything in the response I got, which just made me realize, you know, this was the correct thing. They have to go on, work out their own problems, sort out their own issues, because they're too focused on the external and blaming other people. And until they can learn to be a nicer person and really, you know, think about others and not just themselves, I can't have that type of person in my life. So it just reminded me that it was the right thing to do. And like I said, don't let that happen to you. Speak up. If someone comes at you and says, you know, you're not doing this for me and you're not doing that for me and you're not listening to what I tell you to do with your life, or you're not here for me at this time when I'm here for you at this time, and keep an even score, like I did this for you, so you have to do this for me. Just don't even humor them. Anyway, I'm gonna go in with my color icon, Wet n Wild color icon. I'm using a lot of Wet n Wild in this video. Color icon bronzer in the shade Bronze Dynasty. It was from the Dragon collection, and now that I'm tanner, I really like this bronzer. I'm just using a crown brush, contouring brush, and I'm just gonna warm up my face because this, ooh, that's orange. We can make it work. We can make it work. Eye look is pretty cool toned, and I just want to warm up my face a little bit. I don't know. I don't want to sound like a broken record, but I just took a step back from the situation and was like, wow, I'm almost 30 and I let this happen to me, and I still couldn't speak up for myself after I've had like terrible situations like this happen to me before. I need to at least try to help other people realize that they shouldn't have to put up with this. And like, if you can hear my story and take away something from it, positively help you be more assertive and speak for yourself, then maybe it helped. I don't know if it's just me, talking into the wind, trying to comfort myself in the situation, but I hope that I can help somebody. I don't know. Normally I don't open up and talk about anything like this on my channel, so I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it. You guys let me know. Let me know in the comments. Do I just sound like an idiot? Probably. Okay, next I'm gonna highlight, and I've been dreaming, ironically because of the name, of using this Anastasia Dream Glow Kit more. And because this is like such a mauve-y look, I think I'm going to use the shade Magic here, which is like a silvery color with a pink reflect. I heard from Tori of Biohazardous Beauty on her Instagram that this palette is now, this highlighter palette is now $20 something on Ulta, so if you wanted it and missed out, or just didn't want to pay, you know, $40 for it, which I wouldn't, I don't blame you, this was just a gift for my birthday, go pick it up now. I love it. Okay, now that that highlight is on and it is ridiculous, we're gonna go in with blush. And my blush game, I've realized, is mega weak. Like, I don't have that many blushes. But I don't plan on buying more because I just don't think I need more makeup. So I'm gonna just go in with my old standby, and that is Mary Kay blush in the shade Cherry Blossom. That's this one on the bottom. It's my favorite everyday blush. I would not recommend ordering for Mary Kay. I just have this because I am an ex-Mary Kay lady. I'm sure you can find a dupe for this color, but this color here, like, the blush is really good. It's just they make it very hard for you to order the products without like talking to a representative. But if you know somebody who you trust who is a rep, I'd say go for it. It's an awesome everyday blush, and I've had this for years and I've used it so much and it's not even close to being gone. I'm just like winning all over the place. My card is full. I'm going to use the Alpha Makeup Mist and Set to make my powders melt in, and I forgot that this card memory card just stops recording all the time. Last step is I'm going to try this new Wet n Wild Liquid Catsuit High Shine, so basically a lip gloss, in the shade Mauve Overgirl. God, their names, I don't know. I can't tell if they're funny or they're cringy, but it's very mauve, teen witch 90s kind of vibes, and it goes with this whole eye look, and we're going to end up being very monochromatic. But I'm okay with that because there's something about a good monochromatic look. In 2019, I really need to get better at applying lip products because I feel like I always look like a mess. Like, my lip line is crooked, or I don't know. Ooh! Ooh, girl! I have spinach in my teeth. How long was it there? Was that there this whole video? I'm gonna be so embarrassed. Oh my god. I recorded a like hour-long video with spinach in my teeth. I'm so embarrassed. Hopefully that you couldn't see it, and if you can, I'm gonna leave it in and we're all gonna laugh about this together because it's just ridiculous. Anyway, I'll probably end up wearing this all the time because it's a more wearable, like, comfortable version of this. My favorite lip lingerie. Where is it? Lip lingerie in the shade Embellishment. It's my favorite, like, teen witch 90s grungy lip color, and they're very, very similar. They're very similar, even in the tube, but this one feels much nicer on the lips, and that's fun. Like, I like the lip lingeries mainly, but they are like a drying liquid lipstick sometimes on me, and I have like 8,000 of them. Let me know if you want like a lip swatch video of them because I have like half of the line because I got this random bundle of them at Kohl's for like $3. Like after, I don't know, I ended up getting a ton of them for like $3. So if you want a lip swatch video of that, also if you want a lip swatch video of the NYX Liquid Suede, I also have like about half of that line because the same thing happened. I ended up getting a bunch of them for like half the line for like $15. So let me know if you want a lip swatch video of that. Anyway, hopefully you guys enjoyed this. Like I said, I don't open up very much on my channel, and I wanted to give you guys a little insight of what's been going on in my life, like why things have been harder for me and just what I'm dealing with, and hopefully help you if you are in a similar situation. Realize your worth. On that note, we're gonna take 2019, we're gonna grasp it, and we're all gonna make it our year collectively. So if you have watched to the end, like leave a kissy face emoji to let me know that you've watched all the way to the end, and thank you very much for being here. Thank you for being here, and thank you for watching. And remember, my video camera stopped recording right before I said my outro. Remember, stay cheap and lazy. Bye. Maybe now you can finally see the sleeping cat. Can you see him? Oh, he woke up. There he is. Always went back to sleep.